Hashtag random act. Living with a chronic illness and the impact upon the family, especially where children are involved. Is it better to let the children know of your health situation, or is it better to keep them in the dark? I grew up in a medical family where we talked about these things frankly. So my approach to my children was to be honest with them and say, hey, this is what my health issue is, and I may not live to a certain age. I'd often try and say to them, let's make the most of today, because we don't know how long I'll be here. And I'd sometimes say, I hope, because truly it was my hope, that I would live long enough to see them all graduate from high school. Now, that had an impact upon my children. My two oldest sons brushed it off. They said, shut up, Dad. You're going to live another 10 years. And sure enough, they've been right. My two youngest were impacted far more. They grew up strong. When I had a serious crisis with my liver 4 years ago, and it put me in the hospital, they came and they visited me, and I sat down and I reached out to them and said, how is this impacting you? And they were honest, and I could believe them. I could see it on their face. Dad, we're fine. We want you to get better, but you prepared us for this. What I didn't realize is they also carried with them and dealt with anxiety related to losing a parent most of their childhood. They never showed it to me, they never said anything to me about it. But looking back and talking to them now as adults, I could see how being so frank with them led to them having anxiety about losing a parent. So how can you help such families? If you're a neighbor and you know the family is dealing with a chronic illness, be kind to the children. Ask them how their mother and their father are doing, and they'll probably tell you. And that may give you an opportunity to ask them how they're doing and encourage them and help them, because it's not easy for them, as it's not easy for the parent who has their own fears about wanting to see their children grow up and maybe not being here for them.